Hi, in this tutorial, we're going to be covering special products. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to use the FOIL method in polynomial multiplication, how to multiply the sum and difference of two terms, how to find the square of a binomial sum, and how to find the square of a binomial difference. So here's how to multiply two binomials using the FOIL method. So FOIL stands for first, outside, inside, and last. So the first thing you're going to do is the first terms are multiplied. So you're going to multiply 3x times 4x. So here's the first method. Here's f. And then the second thing you're going to do is the outside terms are multiplied. So you're going to multiply 3x times 5. So here's O. 3x times 5. And then the inside terms are multiplied. So you're going to multiply 2 times 4x. So here's I. 2 times 4x. And then the last thing you're going to do is the last terms are multiplied. So here, 2 times 5. So that's L. That's the FOIL method, and then you're going to add them all up. So let's do an example. Let's multiply 3x plus 7 times 2x minus 5. So remember, the first thing we're going to do is multiply the first terms. So 3x times 2x. So we have 3x times 2x, which is 6x squared. And then O, we're going to multiply the outside terms, which is 3x times 5 times negative 5, which gives us negative 15x. Now the inside terms, we're going to multiply the inside terms, which is 7 times 2x, which is 14x. And then in FOIL, in L, we're going to multiply the last term. So we're going to multiply 7 times 5, which is 35. So now all we're going to do is add these up. So we get 6x squared plus negative 15x plus 14x plus 35. Well, negative 15x plus 14x is negative x, so we can simplify this as 6x squared minus x plus 35. Now the product of the sum and difference of two terms is a plus b times a minus b is simplified as a squared minus b squared. So let's do an example. Let's multiply 4x plus 7 times 4x minus 7. So we know that a plus b times a minus b equals a squared minus b squared. So here, this is our a term, and then this is our b term. So all we're going to do is take 4x squared minus 7 squared. So 4x squared is 4 times 4 is 16. And we have x squared minus 7 squared is 7 times 7 is 49. So that's our answer. Now the square of a binomial sum is when you have a plus b squared. Well, that's simplified as a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So let's do an example. So let's multiply x squared plus 6 squared. So we know that a plus b squared equals a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So here, this is our a, and this is our b. So now all we have to do is substitute that. So now we have x squared as in a squared plus 2 times x squared times b, which is 6, plus b squared, which is 6, and then squared. So now here we have x squared squared, so that's x to the 4th, plus 2 times 6 is 12. We have 12x squared, plus 6 times 6 is 36. So that's our answer. Now the square of a binomial difference is when we have a minus b squared. Well, that's simplified as a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So let's do an example. Let's multiply 9x minus 3 squared. So we know that a minus b squared equals a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So here is our a, and then negative 3, and our 3 is our b. So now we can substitute that. We have 9x squared for a squared minus 2a, which is 9x, times b, which is 3, plus b squared, which is 3 squared. So now we have 9x squared, which is 9 times 9 is 81, x squared minus 2 times 9 is 18, and 18 times 3 is 54. 54x plus 3 times 3 is 9. So that's our answer. So in this tutorial, you learned how to use the FOIL method in polynomial multiplication, how to multiply the sum and difference of two terms, how to find the square of a binomial sum, and how to find the square of a binomial difference. Now try and solve the problems in the special product workbook. For more help, sign up for online tutoring. And in the next tutorial, we're going to cover polynomials in several variables. Thank you.